Hello everyone, we are here today with Shinzan.
Hi there.
And I thought that, like in the past two videos we were talking about like how easy to get around in Budapest. But what if you're going like deep inside in the Buda, which we are planning to do with Shinzan today.
Yep.
And we wanted to take you along, and we already took over the car. You can hop into these, what have you called that? These cars like this?
These are like car sharing, so it's very similar to what you get in other places in North America. But the thing that's a little bit different about this one is that you can basically just open an app, and then you can choose a car. You can upload a picture of your driver's license, and then you just go from there. So it's a really easy pickup, and I think it was easy for you to pick this up.
You know which one, the closest one I have seen, for example, in New York City, is the city bike. That you take the bike and...
Yeah, it's the same sort of thing. It's a really easy thing. And I see people doing it in Budapest, especially because parking is limited in some of the streets, especially when you get further in downtown. You'll notice that parking is a little bit of a nightmare.
Right.
But you can just pick up one of these cars and it'll be like, okay, let's just go.
Yeah. So there are like different packages and also different companies. I use at least 3 of them. Today we not promoting anyone, but we are renting a Mo Limo. And a very nice one. I don't even know what model it is. It looks like it's a Toyota, but Toyota what? I don't know. I'm a woman.
I'm not a car person either, so I'm not sure, but it's an electric car.
Yeah, it looks nice. So let's go, and then we'll do the chat with Shinzan. We already connected to the CarPlay, so that was very super easy. We're using an iPhone, so...
But it could be the same if you're using a Google phone. I'm pretty sure there's something equivalent of that, or Android. So these cars are very versatile, especially these newer models.
Oh yeah. And now you can see what it's like for me, female, to get out of the car. Don't worry, I've been driving since I was 17 or something. And then I have to see where we're going. All right.
Turn right, then turn right.
Yes, that's a good question. I think what Bill was saying, the last one, is why not Budapest? And for me, I'm a Canadian-Hungarian, so for me to be in a country where I don't need to worry about student visas or these type of things is very important. I see a lot of people struggling with them, especially my university students, if they're not from European Union countries. But for Hungary, I would say the cost of living is pretty cheap. I already have a property thanks to Sonya. So I was able to just say, hey, I have this new home, I have this new place, why don't I just move there?
And so you arrived, or how many years ago you took over your apartment?
We picked up the apartment in August of 2023.
Right.
And it was after we were in China for our second year. So when we came back, we decided to invest in some property, and my place just happened to be one of them. And my parents, they went and saw a lot of different places around the other districts, but I think the one thing that's a huge selling point for my place is just the location. It's location, location, location. And being in the 5th district, so close to the parliament, is a blessing, really.
Yeah, I remember your parents came with a very, like your mom, you know your mom more than I do, but I feel like throughout the search I got to know her very well.
Yes.
And she came and she knew exactly what she's looking for. Oh.
You're going in a bit of a circle here.
Sonya is not driving very well today. I just missed the turn. I was supposed to keep saying, but anyway, that means we will have more Shinzan for you guys.
So we're now pulling up here to the American Embassy as well.
That's correct. Yeah.
Right here at Subochak,
and we are right here at your neighborhood.
Yep.
By the way,
My apartment's right down there.
And
that's
the apartment's
right.
Right there. The way how I remember was that your mom came with your dad. And she was very clear, and that's, by the way, helping my work very well when you guys know exactly what you're looking for, because it makes easier the search.
Most definitely.
And she had a budget, and she said like, okay, I have my eldest child, he's turning 18.
I was 18 by that time. I was 18 when we got the place.
I think it was like 6
Turn
months
left,
prior
then
that
turn left.
I started talking to your parents.
Yep.
And they said like our son is turning 18 and we would like to buy a place for him. Lucky you, by the way.
Very much so, yes.
And this is what we have in mind. And what do you think about it? Shinzan know, but you guys don't know. His mom is very busy, so she has a schedule. So she gave me the date, and she said, you know, this is when we have time to take a look at the apartments. And I remember she had a different location in her mind, and
Yeah, those just didn't work out. We wanted a place where it would be good for one person or two people or a couple. And, you know, we did find that. The one apartment that I have now, it's 25 square meters, but it's very similar to Sonya's
Turn
office
left, then turn right.
in the sense that the ceiling is super high, so it gives that feeling that everything is a lot more open.
I wasn't planning to show them, but that became available just that week when they arrived. And I said, listen, you know, I have something, it's completely off market. You may just want to take a look. And your mom walked in and she said, like, that's it. This is it.
Definitely. Yeah, it was calling our name. You can put it that way. It was definitely calling us. Yeah, so I was originally going to be studying in London, and I would just had London in my mind the entire time during my university search. And then it's like things just came together, and I said, you know, I have an apartment here.
left, then
Why
turn
would I
right.
spend so much money in London? Because London is one of the most expensive cities in the world in terms of finding property. So the rent would be huge, and the cost of living wouldn't be like it is here. So I just decided that Hungary would be the best option. There's tons of universities in Hungary that are very accommodating for international students. And I was quite shocked to see how much of the international community is being represented at my university. So it was like, wow, this is great for me. And that's when I decided, yep, let's just do Hungary.
So for all the investors out there, for a while it was intended the place to be rented out, which we managed
600 meters.
right
Take the left
away.
two lanes to turn left.
And then your mom called and said like, okay, Shinzan has changed his mind. He's
Yep.
coming to Budapest, so we're not gonna extend the contract. I said, no problem. And then I remember your mom calling me and she says like, oh my God, Sonya, you know, this place is meant to be. We are looking at the universities, Shinzan, and you believe it or not, all the options are exactly the same traveling time.
Yep.
Whichever way he's going,
That's
it's like
true.
because you know, like your place is right next to the parliament.
Yep.
It's the center of the city.
It is, and everything is so interconnected, and the public transport in this city is fantastic as well. We're doing it in more or less public transport as well, renting or just going on the metro lines or using the HAVE, which is the suburban railway line. And I take 2 stops in the metro, and then I go right onto the HAVE, the suburban railway line, until I go to Akunikum, and that takes like half an hour. Like half an hour I'm at
That's
school.
like third district. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's so good. Yeah.
And I'm talking to friends and like where their places are, and they're very much out of the way. So for them, it's like, oh, it takes me like an hour to get into uni, and it's like, I'm not going to complain one bit about what I have here because this is fantastic.
So tell me, you arrived and what it's like for you to Budapest. Like, how do you feel? What do you do?
Well, for me, I've known Budapest for a good number of years, even before living here. We would come here for summer times. But I didn't know anything about the 5th District. I didn't know anything about the area where I live now. And for me, getting into and living on my own as a university student was quite difficult at the beginning. But things come together. The other reason I chose Hungary is because I have a lot of family here. So that family help and that support group has been fantastic, especially when you're now living by yourself and you have to make decisions for yourself. So for that reason, I think it would have been so much better to just be here in Hungary than elsewhere.
Do you know anything about the rental prices, like your universe, like the classmates? Like, do you know how much do they pay?
I know that there is a dormitory on campus.
Okay.
And I know for the rent there, it's about 680 euros a month. But the room that you're getting is just like a university dorm. You just get a bed, a table, and a bathroom, and that's it. You get nothing else for that price, which I would expect a lot more. But it's the convenience.
680 is quite high.
Yeah.
Is that only for the accommodation, or it's including something else too?
That's only for the room. I think for some other people, it's like they have to pay to use the washing machine, and there's a few other hidden costs in there as well. I don't know if all utilities are included in that 680 euro price tag, but
that's the other.
That's
question.
the other thing,
That's a big
because you would have to
question, yes.
worry about internet and food and other utilities that one would need. I'm not entirely sure what they provide, but I know that it just, for me, that price tag just doesn't match up what you get.
Right.
It doesn't work.
Yeah. So most of your friends, they live in the dormitory,
Not
or
all
do
of
they
them.
rent?
Most of them
as
rent.
well?
Most of them rent because the space, they don't have a lot of spaces in that dormitory. I think it's just like maybe 100 people or something live on campus.
I feel like maybe they are the first comers, and
Yep,
then
it's a first come, first serve.
but then maybe they find out later that it's better to go.
Oh yeah, there's people that it's like as soon as they live there for like one semester, they're like, I have been desperately looking on like Ingatlan or whatever, trying to find another place to live at, because this is, I don't want to be here.
For sure. But like I also understand that those who have no connection with the country and they decide to study over here, for them it's very convenient
Yes.
to come in, and then once they are here, they can look for something else. So we just arrived, and this is where we're coming. We're gonna show you the house from inside, but this is a birthday party that Shinzan and I, we got invited tonight, so we don't want to bother the other ones in privacy and so on. But just like quickly before it gets dark, I wanted to show you this nice neighborhood and other side of Budapest, as you can really see that it's not all about the apartment buildings. We do have big houses in every price range you can imagine. We do have like green areas. So come along a little bit and then take a look at like what this street looks like. So we finished the party,
Yep.
and we are driving back to the city with Shinzan.
Yep.
And as you can see, it's pitch dark now, and there is only one way out. We have like forest from the left and right,
Yep, right over
but
here.
this is like a very typical road getting out
Yeah.
of the second district.
Yes, that's right.
Was this your first time, Shinzan, by the way?
This was one of the first times I've been in this area. I'm more familiar with the Pest side because I do have some family that live in Cömör. So I'm a lot more familiar with that part of Budapest, but I've never really come around here before. I know that around here it's a lot more hilly, it's a lot more foresty, but I didn't know it was going to be like this, because right now I feel like I'm back home in Mátészaka with all of the greenery and the houses.
Yeah. I really just wanted everyone to get an idea that it's not all about the past side. It's not all about the 5th district, the 6th district.
Absolutely.
And when we're talking about the second, then buckle up because
Yeah.
that's what it looks like.
And it's great. I think it looks really nice. Especially it's quiet. That's the other thing. But pretty much anywhere, if you're living in any part of Budapest, it's relatively quiet. But here it was, I would say, deathly quiet around the streets. You just get a lot of wildlife around, and you can hear.
Oh yeah, we just saw.
You saw a fox.
Fox, yes.
It's like, we're not that far out of the city, and we're already starting to see wild animals. But, yeah, it was a really good time. Thank you, Sonya, for bringing me out here.
Of course.
So now we're just taking a little drive down here.
Yeah, we're taking a little drive down here. So we are back to
We're back at Székely
exactly the center of the Buda side. I think we're going this way.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to say bye shortly to Shinzan. Thank you so much.
I'd like to thank you as well, Sonya, for the opportunity to do this with you. It's been amazing, and the both of us will be working a lot more in future productions, so unfortunately or fortunately, you're going to have to see more of this face every now and then. But Sonya has been amazing. I love doing these things with you. I truly do.
Thank you.
And I want to have that on video just to say how amazing it is to work with someone who's just as passionate about Budapest and productions as I am, and we get to learn from each other.
Give us a like and subscribe.
Please do.
If you like this style of the video, I'm trying to get to the right lane, and we will see you next time.
Thank you.